So in the studio today, we have my brother from another mother, Sunny Igbe, right, of SunnyBiggy's Fitness,
Biggy.
and also the founder and president of A Boy in His Dream Foundation. But today we're going to talk about fitness in the business world, in the entrepreneurship world, and the importance of keeping that body healthy so that we can continue to work these long hours that we do. What's up, brother? Welcome to the show.
You're my dream. You're the boy of my dream, Sunny. How are you?
Good, fine, thank you.
It is so exciting to have him in the room, just because I think as a business owner and an entrepreneur, right, as a mompreneur, I'm always driving myself crazy. And obviously you talked about like appearance, looking good and feeling good. And sometimes you're so busy servicing clients that it's so hard to think about you. Like I recently started working out, but it was never part of my culture. It wasn't part of my style. So can you tell us a little bit about you and why you do what you do?
Well, that's why I'm here tonight. First of all, thank you for having me. It's a great job that you guys doing out here.
Thanks,
I'm just
brother.
privileged to be here. Thank you. Well, to answer the question you're talking about, that was what the program that we created at Sunny Biggy to be able to target the entrepreneur, the producers. I call them the grinders. And the city is standing here today because of the top producers, all the entrepreneurs and business owners. I want to first of all thank them for those great energy. But as you know, a successful business can keep you really low in energy. So that's why Sunny Biggy decided to create a comprehensive program that worked for them to encourage them to go through it. Fitness, as you know, help to solve a lot of problems, such as stress, anxiety, and those elements can also cost you a lot of low production at the end of the day. So what we do is that you can create that time for yourself. What are you really top producing for? Who are you producing for? If you are there building other people, who is building you? And if you run out of energy and you cannot produce anymore, no one is going to really care and recognize you. You're done. So that's why I want you to stop whatever you're doing and focus on yourself. Eat right, exercise. Just take time, 1 hour out of your busy time, out of your 18 hours you're putting in. I don't know how many hours you put in daily. Just take 1 hour to do something for yourself. Eat right, exercise, and meditate. You feel good.
How many hours you put in? I swear. It's so like true story. I used to I feed the kids and I feed them and I eat whatever they don't eat. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, right? Because if you're on the go, you're on the go. Like I don't like McDonald's, so I'll be like, oh, well, I don't want to eat not that I love McDonald's, but I'm just not going to eat it because it's terrible. I worked out and I don't want to poison my body, but I'm so busy. Who has time for all that? Graco, you do, what is it called?
I meal prep on Sundays.
Meal prep?
Yeah, I meal prep on Sundays.
I don't like frozen food and I don't like reheated
not frozen,
food. I have to
just
cook my meals every night. I know it sounds crazy. People won't believe it, but I do.
Okay, then cook every night, cook something healthy, and continue to work out.
I want to hear from Mr. Sunny Bunny here.
But, we are arguing the same topic. Trust me. People know what to do. They just don't want to do it. So that's why I'm here to encourage them today to do the same thing. Do you know that you spend the same equal amount of time eating junk food, the same amount of time you spend eating healthy food? The price difference between healthy and junk food is really not huge. It's just
good.
A low margin. Trust me.
It tastes really yummy.
It tastes yummy.
I love dessert.
It's that craving. It's that craving that makes everyone want to eat any junky food. So that even if you're eating unhealthy food, but the portion means a lot. You have to. If you cannot afford healthy food, I suggest that you spread the portion. Even if you have bread at home, just spread it out. If you're taking 5 pieces of bread, take one. Mm-hmm. Eat every 2 hours instead of one meal. In a day, you can eat 6 meals. Just break it down so your body can function properly well, and that will speed up your energy level. Even if you're not working out at all, you eat properly. The one thing you don't want to do to your body is to deprive your body from necessary nutrition. You don't want to go empty.
And if you guys are not following Sunny, he's on Facebook, he's on Instagram, he's got a boy in a dream, and he's always posting these live videos of his workouts in the morning, which I watch quietly. I don't want him to know that I'm watching because I'm like, I'm not doing that. Who is that person?
Thanks for the follow.
How are they doing these workouts? Can you tell us, the reason I watch the videos, though, is because it's so inspirational. So I think it goes beyond the fitness and the routine and the actual, squats, which I can't do. But you talk a lot about, or you post a lot about inspiration, keeping people happy. Because, again, it's fourth quarter, and after the sun went out, I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs or just people overall are sad the weather depression, right? And so I love all your inspirational stuff. Like Sarah says, my buyer specialist, she says it all the time. As long as you woke up today, you're already winning. And I'm like, I think that's a song. But she always says that. And I love that because it kind of echoes what you always say on your post.
Yes. Well, inspiration is the key to success. You know, like you already said, the society alone is already a challenge to everyone. Just waking up every day, just look at what you have to go through, what you have to overcome every day. You're already depressed. So what happened is that there are a lot of soldiers out there who knows how to motivate. And some give it genuinely, which is, I'm one of them. I like to motivate people. I believe people can be motivated to do great. You know, when you look at Maslow's theory of human behavior, once you feed human being with those necessary needs, they're going to do well anyway. So I think motivation is the one key component that everyone is lacking. If you tell one individual, say, hey, a pat in the back, you can do it, psychologically, that individual has received that strength. They're going to actually triumph that day and do great things. So that's why I always wake up every 5 a.m. Just first of all, one thing I do, I meditate, take care of myself first of all before I can take care of other people. Then I jump on it, post one inspiration, letting them know that once you wake up, that's the only thing that you need anyway. The rest, you can do it. So let's get going.
I love it. Just be mindful and be thankful, right?
Yes.
I love how you always post about that as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I can't do the 4 a.m. though, bro. Come on.
Well, they're different levels. You have 4 a.m., 5
Yeah, talk a
a.m.
little bit about that because you're going all day long.
all day long. There's 6 a.m. anyway. So
Okay.
many people we have so many on 6 a.m. club. Then you have 7 a.m. club. But once you go past 7 a.m., you're not going to do the workout because you're running late. You're running short right now. You know, like I'm a single father of 2. So I have to wake up at 4, you know, to get me ready for the people and get my kids ready for school, do school drop off before I go service the people. So you got to wake up. When you know what you got to do, you better tell yourself you're going to do it. Because if you snooze, you're going to lose. First of all, my point is that take care of your health so that you can live longer. Because everything that you think you're doing right now, producing, you want to live longer to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I love it. And I think we don't give single parents or single dads enough props here. So kudos to you, right? Because I think we forget about that. I'm a single mom as well. So, you know, when I wake up, I always say I wake up at 6. Sarah's like, she's texting me at 7. Well, I set up all my text messages, but by the time the kids got to be at school at 8 o'clock, so by 7:45, we got to be out the door. And then I go to the office. And then I used to say, Greg would be like, you can work out. And I'd be like, I don't have time to work out. And he'd always say, make time. And I'm like, how much time do I have? Like, I don't. So it's kind of like my guilty thing to just give back to myself and work out. And I'm like, at that hour, so I got to add another hour for getting back home and showering. So if you guys have the same dilemma of, and you're a single parent, be a dad or a mom, I think that I feel so much better after I work out, but I always look at your videos and think like, I can never get to that level. What kind of advice would you give somebody that's just starting?
Oh, they're beginners. No, they're beginner. I call it startup program. So every exercise in the program I've created is not for everyone. You know, beginners have their own program. So what I do fitness assessment based on your needs and your strength level. I'll create that program. You start simple and gradually build your strength up. Then here you have people who already started doing it, and then we can create a program that's also going to fit their needs. Like me as a professional bodybuilder, my program is not what you're going to do. It's crazy when I'm lifting. So I would not suggest a beginner to do my program.
Right.
So yeah.
He did a program for me
Yes, I did.
last year. And
For you?
Yeah.
You need a program?
well, you want to change it up, you know? So I needed
mean,
something, you know, different.
He's such a show off. I mean, like all the Instagram photos of him flexing, I'm like,
I didn't see that one.
oh. I'm just like, I can never look
That's
like
actually
that.
Sunny always flexing.
Sunny, I heart you. It's awesome. I love seeing it though. It's great because it's inspirational, right?
Yeah, you know, those are my professional photo when I go, when I'm competing. First, when I was in London competing the other day, or California or whatever. So you can easily catch me flexing and showing those photos. I can't help it.
Yeah.
So I got to do
I
it.
can't help it if I got muscles. If I
I
look
only
this good.
do it. I only do it only if I'm getting paid to take my shirt off and flex. So, but you don't see it on a daily basis.
Greg, are you getting paid to take
I'm
your
not
shirt?
getting
He's
paid.
not getting paid yet.
I need to get paid.
So I always like to talk about the fact that it's fourth quarter, right? Aside
Yes.
from the holiday season, please go and check out your friend and make sure that people are fine. Sometimes the strongest minded individuals that are always laughing are always hiding sadness sometimes. And so I've heard a lot of stories about people, terminating their life, which is sad and people don't like to talk about it. But I think that like when someone like you, and we were talking about small businesses here, and We're in the WGN studios, and how killer is that we get to showcase amazing humans like Sunny and his business model on our show, Market Overdrive, here on WGN. I really appreciate you sharing that story. But going back to being inspirational to people and helping people out, we're in fourth quarter. In our business, we're planning right now for 2019.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden in December, January, everybody's got the whole workout, like New Year's resolution, right? What would you say to a busy professional about adding fitness and health and mindfulness into their schedule for 2019?
Well, first of all, health and wellness is a component that everyone needs to embrace. It's going to add more value to you if you understand how it works. I think they need to remove one thing that brings stress to them and replace that with health and wellness. 1 hour of the day is what I'm asking for. If you try it and if it doesn't work, hold me accountable. I'm telling you, whoever is listening tonight, right now, entrepreneur, wherever you are, to adding the health and wellness components to your New Year resolution will be the best decision you ever made. It's simple. Just find the time and the place in your busy schedule to plug it in. It's just 1 hour. I require 1 hour. That means 30 minutes of workout, 30 minutes of meditation, and you will feel well. You feel better. It's easy. It is easy.
I'm sorry to cut you off, son.
Yes.
You're also helping out with the meal prepping and the dieting, right?
Yeah,
the nutritional part?
Yeah, meal prepping option is also advisable. And since I know these components, since as a professional bodybuilder, I know how this thing works. I know what your body needs based on your body type. I know what your food symmetry your body needs to be able to function properly. So I also advise them on what they should be eating and how it's going to function properly. If they try, it works. And you saw the result. You saw the progress that I have posted with people who actually tried those programs.
Yeah.
So meal prep, does that mean you come home and cook for me?
I can do that. I also
well, could you know why? Because I saw your video where you were actually at someone's house and you guys had a spread of food and you were cooking it. Yes. I suck at cooking.
Yes, it's called refrigerator makeover. What I do,
please come over.
I will. So it's a component that myself and Stephen Kaba, we collaborated and do that. He shot all the video. What we do is the individual client tells me that I'm having problem with food. This is there. So okay, let me see what's going on in your refrigerator. Quite often, I get there. Guess what they have in the refrigerator? The things that you're supposed to be eating anyway.
Chicken and beer?
Exactly. Guess
or is
what
that just Graco?
A lot of stuff.
I don't drink beer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We go in there and clean up the fridge and replace them with the things that they need. And they just step on the level and start looking good, eating right, feeling better.
All right.
I love it.
So
well, tell us where we can find you, brother. How can we sign up and when can we get started for the new year?
Well, absolutely. I can tell you that real quick, if you don't mind me throwing in it real quick.
Sure.
I have a program for all startups, entrepreneur, whether you're in a real estate business or any kind of business that you're doing. There's a program that I have for all the beginners. There are sometimes I offer them one-time free assessment and free workout program. If you don't like it, don't even sign up for it. So how do you find me? I'm on Instagram. My Instagram name is SunnyBiggy, SunnyBiggy. I'm also have a Twitter, Sunny Aigbe. My website is www.sunnybiggyfitness.com. As a matter of fact, if you really want to just see me, find me, just Google it, Sunny Aigbe, SunnyAkhiGbe. You can see me online. We're transparent.
Sunny Bunny, just give him your number. He's Sunny Bunny for me. So don't Google him under Sunny Bunny. I just like putting the sun and the bunny next to each other on Facebook. It just makes it so, Carla.
I appreciate it.
What's that number, Sunny Bunny?
Oh, well, I have an Indiana number, which when I move, I don't like, changing my number, so I don't miss my contact. It's 219-851-0170. You call that number 24 hours in the day, somebody's going to answer it.
Cool.
And I have to make mention of this. There's a helicopter, and you got this kid over there on a phone and making calls. What is that video all about?
Oh, it's called Helicopter Experience. Well, as you know, Graco Hap, I'm the founder of the Born His Dream. I have a co-founder, Diana Bridges. Graco is the president of the board, and we're about 26 of us, all executive now, people who have a heart to give back to the community. We're doing a program to raise funds for our scholarship fund. It's called Helicopter Experience. This is happening December the 13th at the Chicago Helicopter Experience. It's starting at 6 p.m., and I encourage people to come in that day. And we already have 8 scholarships right now in colleges, children that we're sponsoring. So we want to add another 10 students to that scholarship in next year. So the goal of the scholarship program is to have 100 student sponsor in the next 10 years, and also pair them up with mentor who's going to be successfully mentor them, make sure that they finish college, and place them in job here in downtown Chicago. So what gave birth to that is like there's a stereotype that's saying that if you're born into underprivileged, there's a thing that you're not going to make it. So we're proving it now that anyone born underprivileged have a chance to be able to make it if they keep their act right and do the right thing through education. Right. And that's what the program
Wow.
is all
So I think I heard that like 27 people sign up to run for mayor of the city. Can you please, I petition
No.
Sunny Bunny.
Oh, Sunny Bunny, I thought you were going to petition yourself.
Be mayor. I love you. Thank you so much for
Thank
giving
you.
back. Garako, can you give us a little bit as to why, not why, I mean, I don't know why he was president, but more importantly, why you're involved with the
Yeah.
organization, and a little bit more about how can people come out to the event?
So this is my 4th year, right?
Yes,
Serving
sir.
with you.
Since the beginning.
Yeah.
We started together.
The whole idea is, so I've been in this industry 19 years now as a lender. And I've seen a lot of markets up and down. And this time around for me, I've always said that it's not about the dollar, it's not about the paycheck this time around, it's about giving back. Because we've been so fortunate in our industry that we sometimes forget that it's really necessary to give back. And when I met this guy through social media, and I finally met him in person, I'm like, Jesus, this is him. This guy's awesome. We just had a great synergy and a great connection, and I asked how I could help. And last year we were able to raise 10 scholarships, actually.
Yes.
And this year we're going to try to double that, maybe triple that. So this helicopter experience is going to be an amazing night. You get to go up in the air, a quick 15-minute tour of the city of Chicago on the lakefront.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have cocktails,
Food.
some food and bites to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a just great way to network and figure out a way to grow this beast
Yes.
and keep it going for 2019.
Yes, sir. Baby step.
Kudos to both of you. I love it. Time to give back. And of course, it's, again, holiday season. So if you're not doing anything, when is it?
It's the least we can do. December
13th.
6 p.m. Yep. Make sure you guys come out. And you can see it on all of our social media campaigns. We'll be pushing it out there. So
Thank you so much, Sunny. I really appreciate you coming out because I know you're busy, and it always means a lot for us to share this information with
I
you.
appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
thanks,
Of
brother.
course.